Hey guys, Nikhil here from Home Banao. In this video, I am at the stall for MM2MM products at Acetech. With me is the director of the company MM2MM. Kishore sir, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Can you tell me a bit more about MM2MM?
Yeah, sure. See, most of the interior construction that works on millimeters to millimeters. So that is how we selected the name as MM2MM products. And all the products which we are marketing or which we are manufacturing, they are useful in getting the precision level right up to millimeter.
Super.
And hence the company name is MM2MM products.
Okay. And what are some of the products which are displayed here today?
Okay, I would like to, tell more about the large format tiles,
Okay.
which is going to be the future of our interior industry.
Flooring. Okay.
So far, people have been using a smaller format tiles, which were 2 feet by 2 feet. They have almost phased out. The people have introduced 2 feet by 4 feet. That is also phasing out. Now the Indian manufacturers from Morbi, they have started manufacturing large format, which are about 4 feet by 6 feet, which could be even 4 feet by 8 feet, 5 feet by 10 feet, could even go to 6 feet by 11 feet. Now such large formats, they are almost weighing about 160, 170 kg tiles. These tiles are not easy to handle. If you have proper tools, you can handle them very easily. The tools are like you can carry system, cutting system, getting them the joint finishing system. So we have certain tools which can ease the work as far as the large format is concerned.
Okay. Typically, what are the advantages which a consumer sees with large format tiles?
See, the large format, when you use the large format, the number of joints get reduced.
Okay.
So when you have less number of joints, you see the surface as a seamless surface.
Correct.
More the joints, the place looks smaller.
Correct.
Lesser the joints, the place looks bigger.
Absolutely.
See, if you look at the primitive ages, people used to use Italian marble or the marble, and they never used to keep any joints. They used to make it seamless. So when you have anything which is seamless, it looks bigger.
Absolutely.
So hence the future is going to be the large format tiles.
Superb. So let's start. Let's look at some of your products.
Yeah, sure. Please, I'll take you.
Sure. So Kishore sir, what do we have here?
Oh, hi Nikhil. Now I'll tell you. This is the lifting system. So whenever you use a large format, the very first requirement is to lift the tile. If you lift it correctly, the tile will remain correctly. If you lift it wrongly, there could be possibility that the tile might break. Now one corner is broken or one chip out, the entire cost of the tile is gone for a toss. Hence, this is a system which can lift the tile up to 180 kg. It has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big suckers which can hold the tile very nicely. There are 2 semi one which doesn't allow the tile to bend. Now the advantage of this machine is this is very much customizable in terms of the size. So if you are using a smaller width, say about 1 meter, you can bring them closer. If you are using a tile which is wider, you can bring them away from it so that the pressure is equal on the entire tile. If you are using a smaller tile about 6 feet, you can have them closer. If you are using a larger tile of 8 feet, you can make it wider. If you have tile which is 10 feet, you can still slide and make it still bigger. So this one tool can be sufficed to carry any tile from the size 4 feet 6 feet, 4 feet 8 feet, 4 feet 10 feet or 4 feet 11 feet also, or even 5 feet 11 feet also. So once you use this, once you fix this, these are very strong vacuums. Once you use this, the smaller times a person can lift the tile very easily. So this leaves a very less pressure on somebody's back. So with this particular system, if you have a large format up to 11 feet or something, about 4 people can lift the tile. And if you have a smaller, only 2 people can lift the tile very easily. It has got 2 handles on the top and 2 handles here based on his comfort.
Superb.
Now, once you lift the tile, once you lay the adhesive, and you place the tile right at the location, you need to remove the air gaps from inside because any tile should have a perfect adhesion between the tile and the adhesive. Now, how do you achieve it? In the olden days, we used to tap the tile. Now, you cannot tap such a big tile. So, you need to use a vibrator. So, the vibrator is there. I will just take you there. Now, this is a wonderful gadget which is called vibrator. It vibrates. When it vibrates, it removes the air from the entire tile.
Okay.
So once you finish this job, another comes is you need to lay the second tile.
Okay.
Now, particularly when we are talking about the large format, definitely people will require a seamless joint, a paper joint.
Correct.
Now, if I again pick up the tile and try to put it next to this, there could be possibility that this surface touches to this and there could be a chip off which can happen.
Correct.
Such problem will again lead to a bad quality job. So what we suggest is somebody should put the tile about 6 mm away from the existing tile. Put this joint adjuster. With this joint adjuster, just by rotating, you can bring the tile either away from it or close to the surface.
Okay.
Now if you see this, it's bringing the tile close to each other.
Got it.
So once the tile is closer, slowly you can get and you can touch the tile and you can get the best finish out of it.
Superb, superb, superb. Okay.
Okay, now this is as far as the installation is concerned. Now once the installation is done, there may be areas where you need to cut the tile. There may be area where you need to cut the tile chamfer 45 degrees. Now how can you do with only one tool? So we have a rail system with the suctions. So once you fix these suctions, it holds the tile at the right place. You can cut the tile with a manual cutting system, or you can cut the tile with a machine cutting system.
Okay.
So this machine, when you cut with this tile, this has got the bearings, so the machine moves very smoothly. So there is effortless cutting. At the same time, if you just move this like this, you can have a 45 degree chamfer on the tile.
Superb. And it's very accurate, of course.
Yeah, this will give you the accurate cutting.
Because you have all these suctions.
This
and
makes the life easier because people used to use the clamps, but this is the perfect system.
Correct. And it's a very strong vacuum.
Very strong vacuum.
Okay, amazing. These are some really cool products. What are some of these smaller products here?
Okay, this is a very small and interesting product for the hole marking.
Okay.
So most of the time what happens, you have the plumbing lines which is coming in the bathroom.
Correct.
And you want to put the tile over it.
Correct.
If you don't get the exact location, you will either make a hole somewhere left side or more maybe a right side, maybe top or the bottom.
Correct.
When you use this particular product, this product can make like a template that this is my pipe here. You take this, you put it on the tile, mark on the tile. When you fix the tile, the hole will be right at the location of the pipe.
Superb. Really cool. I mean, some really interesting products to help simplify tile laying. I have a question now. Will this also work if I'm putting it on the wall and on the roof?
Yes. So with this particular lifting system, you can put the tile on the floor also. You can use it on the wall also, because this basically holds the tile. So you can vertically, horizontally, down, up, anything you can do. This joint gap regulator can work on the vertical surfaces also.
Superb. Really cool products, Kishore sir. Guys, I urge you to check them out. I'll link their details, contact details in the description below. If you have any questions, let us know. We'll definitely reach out to him and get you the answers. Thank you so much. See you in our next video.
Thanks, Nikhil.